We'll see. I also, obviously, taking away Ashe, I think is great. And so the 1-2 is great. I do think that Faker's Tristana has definitely been
plants.
It's been volatile. I don't think he's really been able to match the consistent level of play.
I mean, this is the classic.
That's the throwback. But Jace is already strong, and Jace is going to get buffed next patch as well. So I honestly, try and get as many Jace games in as you can. And Zeus is also going to have his skin released sometime soon, so I got to crank up that Jace value.
The last big Jace. And that's just it's how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately, as Oner is going to be making friends with the jungle here. Always like that 1-2 punch. I believe it was Canyon that showed us that one first off a little while ago. As Kerry is going to go in. That's an immediate cleanse out of Henna. Right, it is going to be Gumayushi on the earlier roam, though, as now Faker in a little bit of trouble. Closer going aggressive. The former T1 mid laner actually will just try and clear out this wave, as now Henna could be in trouble. Oh, the Zenith Blade just barely missing.
Duro not finding the angle there. At the very least, I don't know if Keria would have actually died, but you would have gotten, a much more favorable trade. Keria's pressure would have been reduced, and that alone might have been enough to kind of make it worth it. As
Faker going aggressive. Man advantage certainly going to be there for T1 as this does come down. That is a lot of damage from Raptor here, and now the headbutt pole, but great buffer from Faker. There are a few things there, as Henna's going to have to use the other summoner spell, actually going to answer it with an arrow, and they did throw out a lot of buttons. An Ocean Soul, I would assume, based on the amount of rain today, as now Closer's just flying his way up. Daisy's out here as well. He's in melee.
T1 actually gets pretty nicely. Faker does have the buffer.
Yeah, is he actually going to be able to find it, though? The Buster Shot's beautiful there. I don't think Faker could have played that.
I think this composition does really well until very late.
Arrow is going to find the tree, as Duro going to avoid the true shot.
Because we're going to get a dragon fight, we're going to get herald fights, and BNK do have the tools again, I think, to find individual targets, blow them up as Faker.
Yeah, Keria going in as well, but Swarm games. I thought you said Swan games. I'm like, are they like duck games? Okay, here goes the arrow. Graspy Roots connects, and there's your first blood, and it goes to Duro. This is pretty proactive, and they've got 6 scrubs, remember. This should be taken down, as there's the other teleport coming on in here. Faker going to make his way over. Zeus gets on down here, but Clear will be able to secure this turret. Can they keep themselves alive, though, is the question, as Faker looking to try and get out, but the Valkyrie's going to be there. Closer's still looking for more, as, the Root Caller comes in. That's going to stop the aggression. Cannon Form just feeling good, as another arrow going to pierce the heavens once again. Actually connects onto Zeus in the top lane. Redemption comes on down, though. Oner trying to keep him alive. Point. Isn't that what you said before? It's about, like, he hit them.
Okay, fair enough. Still,
all right. He needs to be a little bit careful here. Maybe a lot of bit careful. As he takes most of his health bar. Okay, there's the turret just explodes. And Duro is now going to look for Faker. There's a headbutt. Pulverize as well. Once again, there's unfortunately not a lot of people there, but they still get the flash. Good sidestep from Clear. Ground and defending, right? It's pretty good at counter siege, as they've got all these brushes and stuff like that. Pretty good at sieging as well with the extra range they do have. Henna's basically dead.
This is exactly what I was talking about. It's T1. I don't think you're going to catch them off guard. Are going to spot it now. Do know this is going on as Duro.
Arrow is going to pierce on through, but now Duro could be in a whole lot of trouble. He has to flash as he takes Keria with him. Solar Blade doesn't do too much, but now Clear has found the back line. There goes Keria as kill number 1. True Shot Barrage splits the middle of the fight. They have lost a lot of health bars. Headbutt Pulverize, and Gumayushi, he's too far forward. And now Clear wants even more. He's flashing in the Strangle Thorns, and there's the double kill for Closer. I mean, I didn't see it working, but then it just worked. Willer and Challenger, and it's not necessarily any better, and you're wondering, is Arrow's going to connect once again? Henna, like, what is this? Targeted arrows? That's insane. All right, they're going to grab another inner turret. This Rebel Baron power play is starting to get completely out of control. We're moving towards a 6,000 gold lead. There's a solar flare that's going to connect as Duro does tank the shock blast. That could have otherwise been a whole lot of damage onto Henna, and he could have almost been dead, as now Clear just umbrally dashes out of the way of the Zenith Blade, and he will be absolutely fine. This siege is working out. They're looking to try and take down the rest of this turret. They'll get it as Daisy
forced to fight for Drake. You're looking at 3 items at least.
Oh, there's a headbutt pole as Carrier possibly caught out, does have to flash. That is going to be an offensive tool now taken away from the Leona. Could be important.
TP as well. Look at the flank from Clear. They don't know about this Aatrox.
Well, Duro going to get in there first as there's Clear, finally discovered. Carrier does have the Eclipse available, but Clear's got a World Ender, and he has got a right to use it. He's going to be able to take down the Leona now as B&K, they just have all of the control. The arrow is going to be avoided by the Arcane Shift. Nicely done there. As now T1, they don't want to give this one up. Duro going to be discovered there as Faker going to have to rocket jump his way back. In goes Closer there, finds that
situation. The setup here for T1 suboptimal. And I think here again, this contest for T1, you can't do that. You're too far behind to try and fight your way back, particularly with a composition like this. I think you just have to accept, take the L, and just push the side waves, you know, push.
And Closer, I don't think I've seen him this large in a game so far this season. As they are not even trying to stay out of vision. Closer is now on vision completely. Duro going to get spotted here. This Baron is going down so incredibly low. Carrier gets into the pit. He'll have some vision there. The health bars are going low. Oner, can he get in there? The answer is no. The Stranglethorns gets the knockups as well as Carrier thrown around like a ragdoll. Faker dives in now. They're looking for the last-ditch effort. As Clear has found Oner, he dives on top of Faker and executes him. Zeus now trying to do what he can, but it is over. It is done. They'll take the Baron. They'll take the team fight. And by goodness, they're going to take the game.
And B&K, we were watching, we're holding our breaths, Atlas, because we were like, there's no way. There's no way, right? That even a game win would be colossal for this team. And you look at the scoreline, it's not even close.
It's not. And it's beautifully executed. It's wonderfully played here from B&K as well. Maybe this is the start of their resurgence right at the end of the first round robin of summer. There goes the Nexus. It's only one game.